2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, here's Fox. No good from outside. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Pass to Champagnie. Good, and it's Fox who picks up. The assist.
Great read that time from Fox, dropping a dime out of that two-man game.
Now Durant lets the three fly. The rebound by Champagnie. A three from Wembanyama. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Durant. In the corner, Şengün with it. They double-team KD. Just 4 to shoot. Durant with another miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Pass to Champagnie. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Champagnie, and stolen by Şengün. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to KD. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. KD's got 8.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Castle with it. Now Smith defending. Champagnie lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
KD with the bucket. He's got 10.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skills. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been.
So it's the Rockets now, after the basket by San Antonio. From 12 feet out, the shot by KD, no good. San Antonio leading. Right side, Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense looking helpless to stop Fox. This guy fears no one.
To the middle. And stolen by Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Spurs working the ball around now. Puts up a deep 3. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Rockets trailed by 4. Here's Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. First one falls for him. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, Shepherd, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt, and stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama with it. Defended by Adams.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And it's Green. Missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That one good for 2.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Eason.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Outside Durant. Gets it off. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Shepherd with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Şengün. Good D by Barnes. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Eason. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Castle misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the basket by Okogie.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Shepherd. Takes it inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
In for Houston, number 2. Dorian Finney-Smith.
San Antonio trailing here. And here's Harper from the arc. The rebound by Shepard. Back to Eason. Lets it go with a three. Ripped away. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Şengün. Cuts off the pass. Driving in. Here's Vassell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Vassell's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Here's Shepard. Still yet to score. Pass to Okogie. Houston moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He misses the free throw. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they've failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Outside, KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Castle.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
A three from Wembanyama. Şengün with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Durant with a wide open look. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet outside. And here is Durant. He's got 16. And finished off by KD.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The wide open look here for Fox. His three-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
KD on the wing. He's got 18. And there's the drive.
Super long. KD's arms stretched for days, helping him slam it on the bounce.
And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
In motion for the Spurs, number 8, Kelly Olynyk.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Fox. KD on the wing. Screen by Smith. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now Van Vliet following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Pass to Van Vliet. At 6. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's KD for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Three-pointer, Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Durant on the take.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Outside Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Houston.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Here's KD. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Smith. The rebound by Champagnie.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Rockets leading by 10. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And stolen by Şengün. Pass to Smith. Now Finney Smith. Back to Smith. Houston moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Şengün. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Şengün's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Wembanyama looking it over. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Champagnie. Smith with some nice D. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Fox gets it to go.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Right side, Kevin Durant. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Spurs trailed by 12. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Oh, deep three for Wembanyama.
Well, how about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
It's stolen by Adams. Smith surveying the D. .133 left in the third. Got it. Good job in the low post. Smith's got 6. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Spurs trailed by 11. .111 left to play in the third. He gets that one. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Castle. Wembanyama outside. On the wing, Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Another miss by Fox. Houston leading by 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wembanyama for three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him. The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs trail by 8. It's Fox with the drive.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
And here are the Rockets. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Okogie. And here is Şengün. Barnes grabs the miss. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Shepherd. Pass to Şengün. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Harper. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. Now the Rockets with it. Here's Okogie. Now here's Capella. Now here's Şengün. And the layup falls.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
Fox with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Fox with the steal. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Out to Thompson. Durant feeling it out a bit. Oh, Durant drives it home.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Back to Fox. Hassel fires. Buries the deep ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Durant. A powerful flush by Durant.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And Durant, here we go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Fox.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Left side Durant. From deep. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs trail by 11. Outside Harper. It's stolen by Adams. Thompson. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Fox. Now Castle. Oh, what a play inside.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
It's Vassell on the wing. Durant with the steal.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
Look, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Now Wembanyama. He drills the three.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Driving inside. So Houston wins it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here in